Dash. So Dash is one of the most well-known cryptos in terms of like its longevity. It's been around for years. The 2017-18 bull cycle was magnificent for Dash. Made a lot of people a lot of money, myself included. The last bull cycle didn't do anywhere close to as well. And I think that's a trend that's probably going to maintain. I'll talk about kind of best case scenario for Dash in terms of what price it can hit, but fundamentally I'm not particularly bullish on it. Before I get into any of that though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what the spreadsheet is, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. Now, in the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. They were coins that I expected were going to make me very good money. And you can see what the prices of all these coins were when I recorded and released the videos. These are the highs that all of these coins hit in under a year and a half, and these are what your profits would have been if you did put $100 into these coins when I released the videos and sold 15, 16 months on. And your total profit in under a year and a half would have been over 123 grand. Now, the thing is you don't have a year and a half to sort your portfolios out. You don't even have a couple of months. We're in a bull cycle right now. This market's getting ready to rip. And if you're holding cryptos you're not confident in, it's probably because they're not going to make you any money. And if that's the case, get on to crypto.I. Have a look at what my members have earned. This is the site I run where I share my portfolio with all my members. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell, the price I'm going to do it at. So my members can copy along exactly. So they make the same profit as me, except they don't have any work to do. And again, on the site, you'll see what my members have earned. You can see, read their testimonials. You can see the success stories we've had. It's all public record as well, so you can verify it all online. And if, after doing that, you like what you see, guys, try out the service before these markets really start ripping. Now, Dash. So like I said, did amazingly in the 2017-2018 bull cycle. Hit a peak of over $1,500. It was actually $1,642. It flew. Now the thing is the 2021 bull cycle, it hit a peak of around $420. Now, Dash stands for digital cash, right? It was launched as a fork of Litecoin. And since going live, they introduced a few features like masternodes, which basically was 1,000 Dash, so you could buy a masternode for basically 1,000 times whatever the price was at the time. And obviously you would earn about 6-7% return per year for running the masternode, helping secure the network. Now, they've released a few different things. They've got instant send, which allows for instantly settled payments. They've got chain locks, which makes the Dash blockchain instantly immutable, and they've got private send, which offers additional privacy features for transactions. Now, I'll talk about the privacy features in a second. So it was founded by Evan Duffield and Kyle Hagan. It was originally called Xcoin and then changed to Darkcoin and then rebranded to Dash. So there's a few rebrands. And look, fundamentally, Dash as a concept at the time, certainly in 2016, 2017, was built on effectively the premise that is what Satoshi's vision is. Basically it was the Bitcoin was, money that you could send around, and you're in control of your money. You don't need the world banks. Dash was a very similar premise, right? It's payments. Now, the problem is I think we've moved so far beyond payments at this point in time for crypto. Dash still is a payment solution. They are accepted by a number of merchants worldwide. They're not significant merchants by any stretch of the imagination, but they do, like I say, you can see where you can spend your Dash. And there's a few places, but like I say, you're not going to find your Amazons or anything here. They're all small businesses. None of them are big. And that boils down to the fact that, look, I've said this before. If you're running a business, you need a stable payment source, right? You can't take payment in something that's going to go up and down 10 times. If you're selling $1 million worth of goods, you're taking it in Dash and then we have a bear cycle and Dash has dropped, 80%. Your $1 million is now worth a couple $100,000. And that's kind of the issue, right? I personally just can't see a world where we're going to have many businesses accepting a specific payment, like a specific crypto as payment. Absolutely USDT, absolutely USDC. Bitcoin, yes, because most people have a long-term vision of Bitcoin. But even then, there'll be a lot that won't. Ethereum possibly as well. But fundamentally, we're just in a world where businesses have to be aware of what their ingoings and outgoings are, and something that fluctuates constantly is not stable, right? Also, in terms of, so I think they're kind of, they've not really adapted. They've not really changed their premise on what they were going to do. As a result, I just don't think Dash long term can have tons of success. It's going to have success in the sense of like it's always going to be around because it's one of the oldest cryptos. And it is on all the big marketplaces, but adding the privacy feature is a problem, right? Dash was highlighted as one of the coins that the EU were not happy with. They don't like privacy coins. Government's never going to like privacy coins. They watch us. So having money that you can move around without them being aware of it is not a good thing in their eyes. And Dash has been under the cosh with regards to the EU. I don't think we're going to have that same problem in America. I hope not. America seems to, as a country, the Constitution is something that matters immensely, and I think the right to privacy is something that a lot of people say that that matters to them. Whether it does or doesn't is a different issue. But I do think there would be a lot of backlash potentially for the American government if they were to then turn on privacy coins. So I hold out hope that the American government aren't going to do the same thing the EU did, but a government is still a government and they can do. Mainly, really, what's worthwhile being aware of is just Dash's long-term chart is brutal. I mean, it's absolutely brutal. You know, that 2017, 2018 bull cycle was magnificent. Like I say, it made tons of people tons and tons and tons of cash. 2021 was way, way lower. I would expect it to be way, way lower again. Is it going to have a rally? Probably it will, because the ebbs and flows of a bull cycle tend to bring rallies to a lot of cryptos, especially older ones that are still people are well aware of. So I still think Dash can probably run up to a couple $100, maybe $250. Is it going to be it's high from 2021? So I think it's almost certain that it won't. It absolutely will not beat the high from 2017, 2018, because it doesn't make sense that it would have a market, because that would put it at a market cap of effectively around about $17 billion or $18 billion. It's just not going to hit that high. It just can't, because there isn't enough of a use case right now. Really, fundamentally for Dash, big job here, if they're going to have long-term success, is going to be to onboard as many merchants as possible. I really can't see a world where Dash are going to be successful with that. Not that the team isn't capable, but until cryptocurrency is seen more as a mainstream thing, until the market is somewhat calmer, which will come from regulation in some way. I don't want regulation in the crypto markets, but if we do get regulation, it will calm the markets down for sure. So then maybe Dash would be like more merchants, more businesses would be open to Dash, but right now I cannot see that world. Simply cannot. So will it have a run? Yeah, it probably will, because we're in a bull cycle. It isn't one I'd personally buy, just because I think there is absolutely a cap on how high this can go. And even to be honest, $250 I think is a stretch right now. I think we've moved so beyond payments. I think, by the way, I do think the payment narrative will come back in the future. I just don't think we're at that point in time where it is going to. So that's kind of where I stand on Dash. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And guys, look, we're in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy or confident in the cryptos you own, do something about it today. Get onto copymycrypto.com. Have a look at what my members have earned. Read their testimonials. Watch the videos. You'll see the successes we've had. It's all public record as well. You can verify it all online. On the site, I share my portfolio with my members. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell, the price I'm going to do it at, so my members can copy along exactly. So they make the same profit as me, except they don't have any work to do at all. And again, on the site, you can see all the successes we've had. If you like what you see, guys, try out the service, because once these markets really start ripping, if you are holding the coins you're not confident in, it's because they're not going to make you any money and you're going to watch everyone else doing it. That's not a position anyone wants to find themselves in. So I'll see you there, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.